Hallelujah. Yobelim 26. And you shall write down for yourself all these words which I declare unto you on this mountain, the first and the last, which shall come to be in all the divisions of the days, in the law, and in the witness, and in the Sabbath oath, and the Yobelim, forever, until I descend and dwell with them forever. And he said to the messenger of the presence, Write for Moshe, from the beginning of creation till my Mikdash has been built among them forever. And Yahuwah shall appear to the eyes of all, and all shall know that I am the Elohim of Israel, and the Father of all the children of Yaakov, and sovereign on Mount Zion forever. And Zion and Yerushalayim shall be Kodesh. And the messenger of the presence who went before the camp of Israel took the tablets of the divisions of the years from the time of the creation of the law and of the witness of the Sabbath oath of the Yobelim, according to the individual years, according to all the numbers of the Yobelim, from the day of the creation, when the Shemayim and the earth shall be renewed, and all their creation accounting according to the powers of the Shemayim, and according to all the creation of the earth, until the Mikdash of Yahuwah shall be made in Yerushalayim on Mount Zion, and all the Shemayim on Mount Zion, and all the lights be renewed for the healing, and for the shalom, and for the barakah, for all the chosen of Israel. And so it shall be from that day, and to all the days of the earth. 2. And the messenger of the presence spoke to Moshe according to the word of Yahuwah, saying, Write the complete history of the creation, how in 6 days Yahuwah Elohim finished all his works and all that he created, and guarded the Sabbath on the 7th day, and kadosh it for all ages, and appointed it as a sign for all his works. For on the first day he created the Shemayim, which are above the earth, and the waters, and all the spirits which serve before him, the messenger of the presence, and the messenger of the Kodeshah, and the messengers of the spirits of the winds, and the messengers of the spirits of the clouds, and the darknesses, and the snow, and the hail, and the hoarfrost, and the messengers of the voices, and of the thunder, and of the lightning, and the messengers of the spirit of the cold and the heat, and the winter and the spring, and the autumn, and the summer, and of the spirit of his creatures, which are in the Shemayim, and on the earth, the abysses and the darkness, evening and night, and the light, dawn, and day, which he has prepared in the knowledge of his heart. And we looked upon his works and praised him, hallelujah, and exalted before him because of all his works. For 7 great works he created on the first day, and on the second day he created the expanse in the midst of the waters, and the waters were divided on that day. Half of them went up above, and half of them went down below. The expanse in the midst over the face of the whole earth. And this was the only work created on the second day. And on the third day he commanded the waters to pass from off the face of the whole earth into one place, and the dry land to appear. And the waters did so, as he commanded them. And they withdrew from off the face of the earth into one place outside this expanse. Outside of this expanse. And the dry land appeared. And on that day he created for them all the seas according to their separate gatherings, and all the rivers, and the gatherings of the waters in the mountains, and on all the earth, and all the lakes, and all the dew of the earth, and the seed which is sown, and all sprouting matters, and fruit-bearing trees, and trees of the forest, and the garden of Eden, in Eden, and all plants after their kind. These 4 great works Elohim created on the third day. And on the 4th day he created the sun and the moon and the stars, and placed them in the expanse of the Shemhaim to give light upon all the earth, and to rule over the day and the night, and divided the light from the darkness. And Elohim appointed the sun to be a great sign on the earth for days, and for Sabbathoth, and for months, and for festivals, and for years, and for Sabbathoth of years, and for Yobelim, and for all seasons on the earth, of the earth. and it divides the light from the darkness for good, that all matters may thrive, sprout, and grow on the earth. These 3 kinds he made on the 4th day. And on the 5th day he created great leviathans in the depths of the waters, for these were the first matters of flesh that were created by his hands, the fish and all that moves in the waters, and all that flies, the birds of all kind, and all their kind, and the sun rose above them to prosper them, and above all that was on the earth, all that sprouts out of the earth, and all the fruit-bearing trees, and all flesh, these three kinds he created on the fifth day. And on the sixth day he created all the beasts of the earth, and all the cattle, and all that moves on the earth. And after all this, he created man and a woman. He created them and gave him rulership over all that is on earth, and in the seas, and over all that flies, and over beast, and over cattle, and over all that moves on the earth, and over the whole earth. And over all this he gave him rulership. And these four kinds he created on the sixth day. And there were altogether 22 kinds. And he finished all his works on the sixth day. All that is in the Shemayim and the earth, and on the earth, and in the seas, and in the abysses, and in the light, and in the darkness, and in all. And he gave us a great sign, the Sabbath day, that we should work 6 days, but guard the Sabbath on the seventh day from all work. And all the messengers of the presence, and all the messengers of the Quodashah, these two great classes, he has hidden us to guard the Sabbath with them, with him, in the Shemayim on the earth. And he said to us, See, I shall separate unto myself a people from among the peoples, and they shall guard the Sabbath day. And I shall kodesh them unto myself as my people, and shall barak them as I have kadosh the Sabbath day, and kadosh it unto myself. Even so shall I barak them, and they shall be my people, and I shall be their Elohim. And I have chosen the seed of Jacob from among all that I have seen, and have written him down as my firstborn son, and have kadosh him unto myself forever and ever. And I shall teach them the Sabbath day, that they may guard the Sabbath thereon from all work. And so he created therein a sign, in accordance with which they should guard the Sabbath with us on the seventh day, to eat and to drink, and to barak him who has created all matters, as he has barak and kodash unto himself a treasured possession, a people above all peoples,